Hello friends, in this particular lecture we will see arithmetic operations in digital computer systems. Here we are going to understand the binary addition and binary subtraction using the methods of complements. So let us start here. First of all, the basic binary operations, that is ones and twos complement, we need to understand because this is the basic which is required whenever we perform say binary subtractions. So here is about ones complement. Now basically ones complement, each of that binary digit is subtracted from 1 or simply that corresponding bit is inverted. It is very simple to understand that ones complement. In a sequence of binary bits here, if certain bit is 1, in ones complement it will become 0, and if that bit is already 0, in ones complement it will be 1. It is simply inverted. So here are some of the examples. Suppose my binary data is 4 bit 1010, then after ones complement it will become 0101. Every bit is inverted, you can observe it. Sometimes that decimal data is given to you like 13.375 decimal. But we cannot apply ones and twos complement to decimal number system here. So what is required here? We require that given decimal to be converted to its corresponding binary equivalent. So which is shown just besides, that is equal to 1101.011, and once we get this binary equivalent, then we can certainly get its corresponding ones complement by inverting each of that bit. So ultimately it becomes 0010.100, which is shown on the extreme right. Sometimes number can be octal number. Like say third example which is taken here is 35.71 octal. Now as we know that octal number can be easily expressed in its binary form by expanding each of that octal digit into 3 binary bits. So accordingly 35.71 octal, it is written just on the right side as say 11101.111001, and then subsequently by inverting each of that bit we are getting its corresponding ones complement, which is written on the right side. You can verify. Now next is about twos complement. Now once we understand that ones complement, then understanding twos complement is really simple. Now here twos complement, that is nothing but ones complement plus 1. But where this particular say 1 is to be added. So here inside bracket it is clearly stated 1 added to LSB, least significant bit, without consideration of the binary point. It means that whenever we are forming that twos complement here, ones complement is already formed. There can be even the fractional part, its ones complement is formed. And then on the extreme right bit, without consideration of that particular binary point here, to that extreme right bit 1 is to be added, and then subsequently we rewrite that result as a twos complement result here. Of course, in the twos complement part, that binary point will prevail at proper position. That will remain at proper position. Now here, let us take that same example, that is 1010 binary. Its ones complement already shown above. It is repeatedly written here, that is 0101. And then In this subsequent step here, 2's complement, that is nothing but the 1's complement which is just obtained 0 1 0 1 plus 1. If we perform a binary addition here, then we will be getting that 2's complement which is equal to 0 1 1 0. Okay, that binary addition part, now I want to take it immediately after this particular theoretical slide. Then this second example is about 13.375 decimal. It is expressed in its binary form, that is equal to 1101.011, and then its 1's complement which has been already written in the 1's complement part in this slide itself, which is repeatedly written here, and that is equal to 0010.100. And once we get this 1's complement, then the 2's complement will be this value plus 1. Okay, and this 1 will be added to the LSB bit without consideration of that binary point. That's why we are getting that 2's complement is equal to 0010.101, which is written on the extreme right, the bottom line. So these are the basic binary operations which are required, especially for binary subtractions here. Okay, we are going to solve some of the examples based on these complements. Now next, in this particular slide, some of the binary addition rules I want to write. I want to dictate. So here, whenever two binary bits 0 0 added together, in that case sum will be 0 and carry is also 0. Okay, so this is rule number 1. 0 plus 0, sum 0, carry 0. Then next is 0 plus 1. 0 plus 1, that sum is equal to 1 but no carry, so carry is equal to 0. Similarly, the third rule, 1 plus 0, sum is equal to 1 but no carry, carry 0. And then the last rule here, 1 plus 1. In case of this 1 plus 1, sum is equal to 0 and carry getting generated, so carry is equal to 1. So these are the basic binary addition rules. And apart from this binary addition rule, sometimes we may come across such type of rule as well. That is equal to 1 plus 1 plus 1. It means that 3 logic 1s are added together. 3 logic 1 bits are added together. In that case, we are getting sum is equal to 1 and also carry is equal to 1. Okay, this is nothing but the last rule which has been stated just above, 1 plus 1, sum is equal to 0, carry is equal to 1. To this particular last rule, if one more bit is added, then that bit will be added to that earlier sum. Okay, that's why 1 plus 1 plus 1, sum will become 1 and carry is already 1. Now next I want to take say one example here. And this is the basic example which is of binary addition. Binary addition, the first example I want to take. Now in case of this binary addition, the input binary numbers, those are 1101.011, this is first number, and second number is 100.0011. Now you can observe that these two given binary numbers, their sizes even differ. The first number is having 4 significant bits to the left side of that binary point, whereas on the right side 3 bits. Whereas second number is having 3 significant bits to the left side of that binary point and 4 bits on the right side. So whenever we are performing the addition of such type of number, we must be very much careful and the numbers to be properly written after alignment of their corresponding binary points. So here number 1 and then the number 2, those are properly written after alignment of that binary points. You can clearly observe that binary points are aligned and then the numbers are written to the left side as well as right side of that corresponding binary point. And then I want to perform here addition of these two binary numbers here, number 1, number 2. So let us gradually develop this particular sum. Okay, you can observe it, number 1, which is having 3 significant bits on the right side of that binary point, whereas number 2 has got 4 significant bits on the right side of that binary point. Of course, in that number 1, that fourth right side bit to the right side of that binary point, you can append it as a 0 here. Similarly, on the left side, for the number 2, you can append that fourth bit, the extreme left bit for that number 2 as say 0 here. Okay, as this is the addition, you may write or you may not write. Okay, but in case of subtraction, that becomes very much crucial, and it is always recommended to write such type of leading zeros wherever required. Now next, in case of this binary addition, number 1, number 2, their addition should start from the rightmost bit. Number 1, its rightmost bit is 0 because there is no significant bit which is present there. But number 2, its rightmost bit is equal to 1. So 0 plus 1, sum generated and written at the bottom here. Okay, below that line, extreme right bit has been generated here. 0 plus 1, that is equal to 1. Of course, in this particular addition, no carry generated. So carry will not be forwarded here to the next bit. Next, we move towards left side. Just a single digit position left side. Number 1 is having 1 bit. Number 2 is also having 1 bit. So 1 plus 1. We know that in case of binary addition, 1 plus 1 is equal to 0 and carry will be 1. So here 1 plus 1 is 0, 0 appears as my second bit of that corresponding sum, and then the carry is forwarded to the next bits here. Carry is forwarded to the next column. Now, the bits which are to be added will be 1, that is the next bit of number 1, then bit 0 from number 2, and then the carry which has been recently forwarded from the earlier bit addition. So effectively it becomes 1 plus 0 plus 1. We know that 1 plus 0, that is equal to 1. So effectively it becomes 1 plus 1, and we know that 1 plus 1 sum is equal to 0, which appears here. Sum is equal to 0, and it will generate one carry which will be forwarded to the next bit addition. So this is the carry which is appearing. Now the next will be bit 0 from number 1, bit 0 again from number 2, and then carry which has been forwarded just now is equal to 1. So 0 plus 1, then here that sum generated will be 1 and no carry will be forwarded. No internal carry forwarded here, and you can observe it that 4 bits are generated here. Now it is the time to write that corresponding binary point here. So here is that corresponding binary point. Because on the right side of that binary points of number 1, number 2, all the respective bits are added together. And now we are moving towards left side here. Left side of that binary point. Then the bits to be added will be 1, 0. Sum will be 1, which is written at the bottom. And no carry generated. Obviously, next to that will be 0 plus 0. Again, 0 here, no carry generated. Then next to the left side will be 1 plus 1. Again, sum will be 0. It appears here, sum 0. But carry will be 1, which is internal carry shown. And then this 1 plus 1. Now this time you can observe it, number 1 bit, its MSB bit is 1. But number 2, there is no bit. It means that we assume 0. So 1 plus 0 plus 1. Of course, that 1 which is shown is the internal carry from the previous bit addition. So effectively 1 plus 1 here, sum is equal to 0, which is shown, and carry is equal to 1. And this particular carry, as there is no bits left from that number 1, number 2 here, will simply drop down. So carry will be simply drop down like this. It means that our operation is now over. Whatever figure which we are getting just below that particular horizontal line is nothing but the sum of these two numbers which are asked, which are given here. And the internal carries, those are clearly shown. So at the bottom in red color, I have shown that corresponding result as well. Hence 1101.011 binary plus 100.0011 binary is equal to 10001 5 significant bits to the left side of binary point 1001 4 bits on the right side. So this is my binary addition example number 1. Okay, this particular example explains performing that addition in a gradual manner from the rightmost bits of their corresponding numbers, given numbers. Now next is binary addition example number 2. Suppose the numbers to be added. First number is 101.011 and second number is 1001.111. Now you can observe it, my first number will be having 3 bits, significant bits to the left side of binary point and also 3 bits on the right side. But second number is having 4 bits to the left side of binary point and 3 bits on the right side. So we have to properly align that binary point and we have to rewrite. So here is my number 1 expressed, and just below that, after aligning the binary point here, number 2 is to be shown. So here is that number 2. Okay, we align that binary point and then we start here performing addition of these two numbers one by one right from that extreme right bit. So here we start. Okay, here is that horizontal line below which I will be writing those corresponding result bits. And above that particular line, there may be some internal carry which are generated. Those will be written as and when generated. So let us start here. Number 1, number 2. Its extreme right bits are 1, 1 here. And we know that in case of binary addition, 1 plus 1 is equal to 0 and carry is equal to 1. So sum is equal to 0, which is written just below that line, and carry forwarded, internal carry forwarded will be 1, which goes to next bit. Now when that internal carry goes to next bit here, number 1, number 2 corresponding bits are 1, 1 and carry will be 1. So 1 plus 1 plus 1, we know that is a special case of addition, binary addition. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 1, sum is equal to 1 and carry will be also 1, which is shown here. Now next bit of number 1, 2 are 0, 1 and internal carry is 1 So effectively 0 plus 1 means 1 plus 1. Sum is equal to 0 written here and carry is equal to 1. Carry 1. But before we write that particular carry here, this binary point is simply shown here because later on we may forget. So binary point is written and then subsequently that carry will be marked in the respective column. So here is that internal carry. Then the next bits of addition will start from number 1, number 2 along with that internal carry. That is for the bits which are towards the left side of that binary point. So here is 1 plus 1 plus 1. Again that sum is equal to 1 and carry is equal to 1. So internal carry is 1. Next to that will be 0 plus 0 plus 1. In that case sum will be 1 and there is no carry forwarded. No internal carry forwarded. Next to that will be 1 plus 0. Number 1 it's MSB bit 1. That bit will be added to 0 bit from number 2 here. Without any internal carry 1 plus 0 is equal to 1. So at the bottom we write here that corresponding answer bit 1. And then there is no internal carry here. So no carry and even that number 1 its MSB bit is already over. There is no bit. So that bit will be 0 here which will be added to second number's MSB bit 1. So 0 plus 1 answer will be 1 here which is written at the bottom. Okay, there is no carry generation. That's why this is my final answer of the addition of these two given numbers. And internal carries are marked just above that particular horizontal line here. These are internal carries. Okay, and sum is shown just below that horizontal line. Of course, we have to rewrite that particular sum. Hence, the given numbers 101.011 plus 1001.111 is equal to 1111.01. You can observe it in that final answer which is written in the last line. To the right side of that binary point only 2 significant digits are shown here, whereas answer is showing 3 bits. But that extreme right bit is redundant. Okay, we need not write it. Okay, 0.010 we can certainly write it as a 0.01. Okay, so this is about that binary addition example number 2. Now next is about binary subtraction rules, because now I want to take some examples of binary subtraction using various methods. Okay, first of all, the straightforward method of subtraction. Okay, and for that purpose we need binary subtraction rules. So let us see here one by one. First is 0 minus 0. Difference is equal to 0 and no borrow to be taken here. Then next is 0 minus 1. Difference is equal to 1, but it is with borrow taken. Borrow is equal to 1. Because anyway, in case of 0 minus 1, in a normal way, it is not possible without taking a borrow. Okay, effectively 0 minus 1. Once we take that borrow, my number becomes 10 minus 1. And 10 minus 1 means borrow is equal to 1, borrow is taken and difference will be 1 here. Then the third binary subtraction rule is 1 minus 0, where difference is equal to 1, no borrow, borrow 0. And the last entry here 1 minus 1, difference as well as borrow both will be 0 here. And then some special cases which are marked at the bottom. Sometimes 1 minus 1 minus 1. Difference will be 1 and also borrow will be 1. Of course, this first special entry 1 minus 1 minus 1 is nothing. 1 minus 1 is 0 and 0 minus 1 So above that rule number 2, 0 minus 1, that is difference 1 and borrow 1, which is simply written on the right side. And then 0 minus 1, difference will be 0 and borrow is equal to 1. Okay, so these binary subtraction rules we must keep in our mind, and then only we can do that corresponding binary subtraction using a straightforward method. So let us see here binary subtraction example without complements. Here is the example. The first number is 10110.01 minus second number is 1001.111. Now this same example I want to solve it by using three methods. A straightforward subtraction, which is now continued on this particular page, using 1's complement, and subsequently by using 2's complement. So let us start here first of all this direct subtraction. Now as you can observe it, in case of this binary subtraction, my first number is having 5 significant bits to the left side of binary point and only 2 significant bits on the right side. Whereas second number, there are 4 bits to the left side of binary and 3 bits to the right side of that corresponding binary point. Of course, numbers are to be written in any arithmetic operation by aligning their corresponding binary points. So here is number 1. In this particular number 1, to the right side of that binary point, I have entered 1 0, which is shown in different color, brown color. Why? Because my second number is having 3 bits on the right side of that binary point, so as to make it equal. So as to make the size on the right side of that binary point also equal 3 bits, that number 1 0 has been appended on extreme right bit. Next is about number 2. In case of number 2, there are only 4 significant bits to the left side of binary point, so that 1 0 has been appended on extreme left. You can observe it, brown color. So numbers are written in a proper way after alignment of their corresponding binary points. Next is this horizontal line, below which we will be getting that difference part here, and above that particular horizontal line will be borrows in case those are taken from the next bit. So let us start here from the extreme right bits here. Number 1, extreme right bit is 0. Number 2, it is 1. So 0 minus 1. We know that 0 minus 1, this operation is possible by taking borrow. Otherwise not possible. It means that borrow I have to mark, and 0 minus 1, that leads to difference is equal to 1 and borrow is equal to 1. First of all, difference. That corresponding bit is shown below that line. Difference is equal to 1. And then borrow is taken, which will be considered for next bit here. Next bits which are to be subtracted. So here will be that corresponding borrow. Borrow is shown in a black color. Then the next bit will be 1 minus 1 minus 1. Number bits are 1 1, but borrow is also to be considered here. So 1 minus 1 minus 1, it will be 0 minus 1 effectively. So difference will be 1 below that line, and borrow will be 1. Internal borrow will be 1, which is shown here above that line. Then next will be 0 minus 1 minus 1. 0 minus 1, difference will be 1, borrow taken. Minus 1, so difference will become 0 here. Difference will be 0, but borrow will be forwarded. Borrow is forwarded. Borrow is considered. And then subsequently I have to write that corresponding binary point here. So here is that corresponding binary point. Without fail, we have to show it. So we are now moving towards the left side. corresponding bit subtractions. Okay, left to that corresponding binary point. Now, next will be 0 minus 1 minus 1. Again, difference will be 0, borrow taken will be 1. So here is that difference 0 shown and borrow is here. Then the next bit subtraction here 1 minus 0 minus 1, effectively 1 minus 1. So difference will be 0 and no more borrow is to be taken here. No borrow, internal borrow. Then next bit will be 1 minus 0. 1 minus 0, difference will be 1. Difference is 1. Again no borrow here. Next bit will be 0 minus 1. In that case difference will be 1, but in that case borrow must be required. Borrow is a must. So borrow is written here. And then the last bit subtraction here 1 minus 0 minus 1 means effectively 1 minus 1, that is equal to 0. And there is no borrow further here. It means that difference has been obtained. Just below that particular horizontal line is the difference, and above that horizontal line the figures which are shown in black color, those are nothing but the borrow. So borrow taken are written here, and the difference is just below that horizontal line. So we have to rewrite. Hence 10110.01 minus 1001.111 is equal to 1100.011. Again you can observe it. The answer line in red color was shown with 5 bits to the left side of that binary point, whereas that last bit, that MSB bit, is redundant. That is not required. That's why in the answer, final answer, I have written as say 4 bits to the left side of that binary point 1100, 0.011, 3 bits on the right side. So this is about that binary subtraction without using complements. Same example I want to take it by using ones complement on the next page. So here, same example, binary subtraction using ones complement. 10110.01 minus 1001.111. Now here, first of all, that second number which I want to subtract will be properly represented. What I mean by proper representation? That first number is having 5 bits to the left side of that binary point, but second number is having only 4 bits to the left side. So I make it 5 bit. So second number to be subtracted, I will rewrite as a 01001.111. And then in the subsequent step, the ones complement of this number 2 is formed. Okay, as we have studied, the formation of ones complement is simply inversion of each of the bit. So ones complement of that second number is written here 10110.000. Ones complement written. Then subsequently this ones complement of that second number is added with that first number here. You can observe in the next 2 lines that first number is written as it is, which is shown in a green color with just the rightmost bit at 0. Why? Because first number is shown with only 2 significant bits on the right side, whereas in the second number, that is a 3 bits, that's why 10 has been appended in different color, yellow color. So number 1 as it is shown there, and then the ones complement of that second number is written here, added here. Ones complement of number 2. And then This particular addition will be performed by using binary addition techniques or examples which are already taken. Okay, so that way we are getting this particular answer here. Okay, bit by bit explanation of addition of those respective bits not shown here. Because you are already familiar with the binary additions of multi-bit numbers, so accordingly it is followed and then the result is generated. Now in this particular result generated here, its MSB bit of that result generated is equal to 1. This is nothing but that final carry here. So here that final carry bit is equal to 1. Okay, rest of the result is shown by violet color. Only that MSB bit, that extreme left bit is equal to 1, which is nothing but the final carry. And this final carry, in case of 1's complement, this final carry in case of 1's complement, it is to be added to LSB here. Final carry is to be added to LSB. Okay, so carry, add it to LSB. And then we write that corresponding result here. So my final result just below that second horizontal line here is like this: 01100.011. This is nothing but the final subtraction result using 1's complement. Of course, in between that internal carries are also marked there. Okay, you may mark after sufficient practice, you can skip that particular internal carry part. Okay, it does not make any difference as such. Now, once we get this particular difference here at the bottom, then we can observe this particular result is matching with the binary subtraction which we have straightforward done in earlier method. So here we can rewrite that corresponding result like this: 10110.01 minus 1001.111, and that is equal to 1100.011. Okay, that leading 0, extreme left 0 in that final answer just above, that is not required, that is removed. So this is about the binary subtraction by using 1's complement method. Now next is about same binary subtraction example but by using 2's complement. Okay, we will quickly see here. Same example, again that second number to be subtracted, that is written in a proper format with 5 bits to the left side of that binary point by appending 1 0 on the extreme left. Okay, so this is number 2 to be subtracted. As usual, 1's complement is to be formed here. 1's complement is written. Now this 1's complement will now 10110.000, and from this 1's complement we straightway form its 2's complement. So here is that 2's complement. 2's complement of that second number which I want to subtract, that will be nothing but 1's complement plus 1, but without consideration of that binary point. So my 2's complement will become 10110.001. One common mistake which students used to do here, that is conversion of 1's to 2's complement. Student used to add that 1 to the just closer left bit to that corresponding binary point, which is wrong. So here is a proper 2's complement here. Without consideration of that corresponding binary point, treat that particular number as a string of binary bits, and then on the extreme right bit here that 1 is to be added. So this way 2's complement is formed, and then put up that binary point at appropriate position, correct position. Now once we get that 2's complement of that number 2 here, then number 1 is written as it is. Okay, just one 0 appended on extreme right. Why? Because my second number is also having 3 significant bits on the right side of that binary point. That's why. So number 1 is shown as it is, and then the 2's complement of that number 2 will be simply added to it, plus 2's complement of number 2, and then is the horizontal line below which I will be getting that corresponding answer getting generated. Okay, then by using binary addition rule, bit by bit their corresponding number 1, number 2, 2's complement that will be added, and then the result is generated. So here is that corresponding result. Once again, within that result generated here, I am getting that MSB bit is equal to 1, which is nothing but final carry. And rest of the bits are shown by violet color as say 01100.011. Rest of the bits are shown by violet. Only MSB bit is equal to 1. This is nothing but the final carry. And in case of 2's complement method, this final carry is to be discarded. Simply that final carry is to be thrown away, not to be used. Then next here, that internal carries you may show it, and after sufficient practice, even though those are not shown, still it is okay. Now once we get this particular final answer, then we rewrite. Hence, the number 1011.01 minus 1001.111, that is equal to 1100.011. Okay, it is very clear that binary subtraction by using a straightforward method, using subtraction rules, using 1's complement method and using 2's complement method, we are getting that same answer. I believe that you understood all those concepts. What you require some more example to be solved at your own.